Zagreb is one of those cities that feels like it's hiding in plain sight. It's Croatia's capital, yet somehow it's not the first place people think of visiting. That's their loss and your gain. Let's start with Ban Jelacic Square, the beating heart of the city. This spot is where old Zagreb meets new Zagreb, and the energy here is unmatched. Grab a coffee at one of the nearby cafes. Croatians take their coffee culture seriously. Dolak Market is where you'll want to go next. Think vibrant rows of fresh fruits, vegetables, and local goodies. It's like walking into a postcard. Pro tip: visit in the morning for the best selection and fewer crowds. The upper town, also known as Gornji Grad, oozes charm. Picture cobblestone streets, gas lanterns, and viewpoints that beg for Instagram photos. At the center of it all is St. Mark's Church with its iconic, colorful tiled roof. If history is your thing, check out the Lodershak Tower. Climb to the top for some of the best views in the city. At noon, brace yourself for the Grich Cannon. It's a Zagreb tradition that'll take you by surprise. Feeling intrigued by the unusual? The Museum of Broken Relationships is one of the quirkiest spots you'll ever visit. It's a collection of objects and stories from failed relationships. Surprisingly, it's not depressing. It's oddly comforting. Take a stroll down to Kalchicheva Street for nightlife and people watching. Lined with bars, cafes, and restaurants, it's where locals go to relax. The vibe is perfect whether you're up for conversation or just soaking in the ambiance. Maksimir Park is like Zagreb's Central Park. It's massive, green, and full of spots to escape the city buzz. There's even a small zoo if you're traveling with kids or just want to channel your inner child. For art lovers, the Museum of Contemporary Art is a must-see. The building itself is modern and eye-catching, and inside it's full of thought-provoking exhibits. The outside slide is a fun highlight if you're feeling adventurous. One thing that often gets overlooked is Zagreb's street art. You'll need to wander off the beaten path a bit, but the murals in places like Branimirova Street make it worth it. It's like discovering an open-air art gallery. Trakošćan Castle is about an hour outside Zagreb, but it's well worth the trip. Sitting atop a hill overlooking a lake, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. Rent a car or take a tour. Either way, don't skip it. Wine enthusiasts should make a point to visit one of the wine bars in Zagreb. Croatia has some incredible wines, but they don't export a lot of it. You'll be drinking something rare, even if it's common there. Here's the kicker. Zagreb isn't crowded like Dubrovnik or Split. You can explore at a leisurely pace without elbowing through tourists. That's a rare gift these days, and Zagreb delivers it in spades.